In continuation of the role that we play as wives as it relates to submitting ourselves to our husband, I also want to highlight that we don't submit to him because he is deserving of being submitted to. You will find that your husband may not be deserving. You might find that your husband is not even leading as he should or as he ought to. You may be in a situation where your husband is not even a believer, but the word of God tells us that even in the midst of those situations, as wives, we are expected to be submissive. And the reason for that is so that we can lead them to righteousness, so that by our lives we would demonstrate the love of Christ, and we would demonstrate a life of purity and a life that would eventually bring transformation to them as an unbeliever, or as a husband who is not as committed to the Christian faith. And as we look more into submission, we understand that men love to be respected and honored. And one of the ways in which we are able to demonstrate that is by submitting to them. God is the one who created men, and they're wired that way. They love to receive respect from their women, and this in turn will help them as men to function in that role that God has created for them. As women, we more into feelings, being loved, being told that we're loved, being affirmed. That is why the Bible said, women, submit, show respect, show reverence to your husband. But husbands, you need to love your wives. You need to meet that emotional need that she has. Listen, God is the one who instituted marriage. He's the one who created us. He knows our needs and how we're wired. And if He, the one who has created marriage, is giving us the prescription as to how we can make it successful, I would say we need to listen to Him because He knows best. Let's stop listening to the world and, their method, their recipe as to how to have a successful marriage, and listen to the one who made marriage.